5 tips to starting your own lawn care company. Let's do it. This video is not going to be a step-by-step process on how to build a lawn care company from 0 to 100,000, for example. This is simply going to be a video on an overarching principle on things that I would advise for in order for you to start a lawn care company. So with that being said, tip number 1 would be progress over perfection. A lot of people in life and generally, they think that they need to have all of their T's crossed and all of their I's dotted before they can get started with anything. And speaking in lawn care specifically, that is not the case. To provide some context, when I first started our lawn care company, I had a 21-inch push mower, residential grade, about $300 from Home Depot. I had an electric string trimmer and an electric leaf blower. On the very first property that we ever serviced, both of the batteries died for the string trimmer and the blower. Super unprofessional. Had to borrow the customer's broom to sweep up the grass clippings. Broke the broom. It was a nightmare. And on top of that, I was operating out of the back of my wife's 2011 Ford Focus. So use me as an example on how you do not need to have everything in order prior to starting your lawn care company. Just get started. You do not have to have the end in mind. You do not have to have a 5-year goal. You do not need a mission statement. You do not need a business plan. Just get equipment and go mow some lawns. And that's how you get started with a lawn care company. Tip number 2, quality over quantity. When you're first starting out, word of mouth is going to be the biggest tool that is going to be at your disposal. Granted, word of mouth largely is out of your control. However, if you prioritize quality in the beginning stages of your company, word of mouth is going to start trickling in. If your end goal is going to be to have a company that has employees and that can operate without your direct supervision, you're gonna have to prioritize reputation. And that starts immediately. So if you're just starting off, let's say you're 18 years old and you're in college and you have a lawn care company on the side, let's imagine that you have 10 lawns to complete in a week. It's not gonna take you all of your available time that you have. So go above and beyond on those 10 lawns and really prioritize the quality instead of pumping out as many lawns as quickly as you can. Because then you're gonna be sitting there just twiddling your thumbs, not knowing what to do. I promise you, if you prioritize quality over the quantity of lawns you do at the beginning of your business, it will pay dividends in the long run. Tip number 3, make decisions quickly. It doesn't matter what brand of mower you get. It doesn't matter what size trailer you get. It doesn't matter what color truck you get. Make decisions quickly. The profit is made in the production. The profit is not made in the procrastination. So make those decisions quick. The quicker you get on a property, the quicker you get to revenue generating tasks, the better it is off for your company. So tip number 3, make decisions quickly. Tip number 4 is to play the long game. So to provide some context for this tip, we are currently year 3 of our company. We are going to be just north of $800,000 a year in revenue this year, and I am still in the field from time to time. We had a guy quit about 3 weeks ago, and so I'm in the field more than I would have been if he was still with our company. The reason I say all of these things is we're year 3 and I'm still in the field. So if you have the mindset that you are going to come in year 1 and build this company that allows you to work on the business instead of in the business, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but you will be poorly mistaken and it won't serve your business properly. So you have to have the mindset that this is a long-term play. You're not going to make your money in lawn care year 1. Where you will make your money in lawn care is reinvesting profits, reinvesting your time, having that sweat equity in your company, and understanding that this is going to be a multi-year process to allow you to have a company that can operate without you. So if you're just starting off your lawn care company, I encourage you to stick with it, be consistent, and just really dedicate a few years of hard work grit and sweat and exhaustion to the overall end goal of your company. Tip number 5, and I'm going to get some flack for this one, I think. When you jump into your lawn care company, let's say you're coming from a full-time job, you think that you work for yourself. You don't. You went from having one boss to now you have hundreds of bosses. So the tip number 5 is to realize that you do not work for yourself. You work for your customers and you work for your employees. If you treat your customers better than you treat yourself, you will succeed. If you treat your employees better than you treat yourself, you will succeed. Be a selfless servant leader. What that means is you need to put others before yourselves and treat others better than you would expect them to treat you, and that will serve you well. So tip 5, you work for others. You don't work for yourself.